Hello guys, back again with the Al-Razda channel. And this time, as always, we will be back to talk about the best Donghua series, and of course, it is SwallowedStar. In the previous episode, the Imperial military forces, who were still trying to obtain the Crystal Ball inheritance password, finally chose to declare an all-out war with the Three-Axe Mountain, which unexpectedly turned out to be an alliance with the Black Cloud organization. The 12 treasure holders who were targeted have all been eliminated, and now only Luo Feng is left. With all his strength, he is defending against every attack released by Nolan's troops and the Imperial team. Then, is Luo Feng able to do it? Instead of being curious, we will go straight to the storyline. After suppressing Luo Feng by using attacks from various directions, Nolan was certain that Luo Feng had reached his limit. But there was an unexpected event. Suddenly, the entire Imperial military, which got a message from the princess, retreated and stopped the attack. Nolan, who was astonished, immediately asked what was wrong and why the princess had even stopped the attack. The princess then revealed that her party had succeeded in obtaining the password they wanted. And from now on, the alliance between Nolan and herself was unilaterally dissolved. If Nolan still insisted on defeating Luo Feng, then he had to try alone. Not taking it for granted, Nolan said that the Imperial side had already shed too many casualties on their side, and if Luo Feng was not eliminated, then he would bear the shame. Not really caring about that, for the princess, it was Nolan who would bear the shame, because he joined the Empire solely to be able to finish off one person. To find out what really happened behind the princess's actions, here's why. In the midst of the ongoing war at that time, Hargrave suddenly contacted her and asked the princess to make a truce. Of course, the princess did not just accept it either. She considered that if Hargrave made a truce after negotiating with the lower caste Three-Axe Mountain organization, then, henceforth, their Imperial martial team would be underestimated by the Imperial side. And in a harsh tone, Hargrave also asked his granddaughter, did the princess do all this for the sake of the Imperial team, or was it simply because of her ego? It was a question that the princess could not reply to. Hargrave also explained that the negotiations had now reached a consensus, and the Imperial side had obtained what they should have gotten, which was the first password to the Crystal Ball inheritance. So if the princess continued to attack the Three-Axes Mountain organization, then it meant that they would be breaking the negotiations that were formed, and that would be a disgrace to the Imperial martial team. Although very upset, in the end, the ninth princess could not help but make a truce, asking all its members to immediately retreat. In the midst of the ongoing war, a voice from the Imperial base called out that the Empire and the Three-Axes Mountain had made an agreement, asking all parties to stop the attacks that had caused many casualties. Right after getting the announcement, all organizations that were fighting at that time immediately stopped and continued their journey towards the exit portal. However, before they actually made it out of the world, in the world appeared Lord Wu, who congratulated the warriors for being able to survive until this point. They are now worthy of being an exciting spectacle that fights over the Kabu Master Treasure. But there was one more excitement, where everyone who was there was required to leave the world within the world as quickly as possible within 2 Black Dragon hours. Because after that, the only exit portal will be closed, and those who don't have time to get out will stay forever in this place. Right at that moment, the countdown began. Here, the Thunder God asked what exactly was meant by the 2 hours of the Black Dragon. Babata explained that 1 Black Dragon hour was equal to 98 minutes on Earth. It was the unit of time used by the Black Dragon Mountain Empire. And the problem was that Luo Feng and the others were still very far away from the portal. While time was running out, that's why, without further ado, they immediately sped towards the world boundary portal. After a while, they only had 39 minutes left. Meanwhile, they had only traveled 40% of the way, not even halfway, but time was running out. They also couldn't fly in a hurry, because all the warriors were now moving towards the same destination. Luo Feng asked Babata to activate the maximum speed mode. As if her were riding a motorcycle, Babata immediately pulled Atuka's two horns and accelerated towards the portal. Although flying at full speed would make the plane's defenses extremely vulnerable, it was all it could do not to stay forever in this world. Babata demonstrated her amazing driving skills once again. She passed the planes that filled the flight path with extreme maneuvers. And of course, after the countdown time ended, the portal immediately closed completely. Many of them didn't manage to enter the portal, and Luo Feng managed to pass through with a very short safety time. Although there were many obstacles in the way, Luo Feng finally escaped and successfully entered the world of thunder. Luo Feng and the others who had now arrived in the world of thunder could breathe a sigh of relief for making it out safely. Together with that, Ming Yu also made a call. After seeing Luo Feng, who was able to get out, he also congratulated him. Then those who were trapped in the world inside the world inevitably had to wait for 10 million years before they could get out. Because that is the reset time for that world. If you remember, when Luo Feng was trapped in the mirror world, it was only for 3 years, and that already made him almost crazy. What happens if Luo Feng is isolated there for 10 million years? It could be that the Earth will end up in the hands of Nolan Shan. In this adventure, even though the original intention of Luo Feng and the others was just to take the cosmic mercenary assessment test, who would have thought that there were so many difficult obstacles that they had to go through? Ming Yu said, of course, that for now they were safe. But that was only during the journey in the Thunder World. Here, they still had to be vigilant, because there were currently many strong people waiting right in front of the entrance portal of the Thunder World. Although a ceasefire had now occurred, they still had to be careful of dangerous situations that could occur. Right after Luo Feng and the team exited the world of thunder, all exam participants were asked to certify the assessment, while those not related to the assessment were asked to leave directly from there. There, Luo Feng could see that there was a princess of the empire. Here, Luo Feng saw her with an emotional face, but the princess didn't really care about Luo Feng and then just left. When taking the certification result exam, Luo Feng took out the materials collected in accordance with the exam requirements, which included the rhino horn and wind horn stone. After the materials were confirmed and matched, Luo Feng and the others passed, getting certified as part of the cosmic mercenary trainees, while, in order to join as actual members, they had to take further exams later. Luo Feng actually still had some materials left over, and they were supposed to be used for Tianan, who had already passed away. What a sacrifice that made Luo Feng sad. From the other direction, Nolan, who was looking at Luo Feng with a sharp gaze, received news from Davin that he had not been disturbed at all during the journey to Earth, while Nolan himself would not stay silent. If only he could face Luo Feng in this place, then Davin wouldn't have to struggle anymore to seize the Earth. Before leaving, Hong, who received more attention from Ji Qing, promised that they would meet again at the killing field, and then Luo Feng and the others left for home. In the other direction, Nolan could be seen starting to walk with killing intent towards Luo Feng. In his mind, Nolan felt that for a universe figure like him, finishing off a star-level warrior was like squeezing a pack of helpless ants. Finishing him off would be very easy. Feeling the killing intent emitted by Nolan, Luo Feng also felt depressed. However, Nolan's intentions failed because Ming Yu suddenly appeared there. Nolan wouldn't be able to win if he had to fight Ming Yu, who had reached the Domain Master level. And then Luo Feng immediately left there as soon as possible. And to be safe, Luo Feng gave his coordinates to Ming Yu, allowing Luo Feng to safely enter the Dark Universe. After Luo Feng's airship arrived in the Dark Universe, he also thanked Ming Yu for helping him escape from Nolan's threat. Actually, Ming Yu himself was far away from Luo Feng's position. But even so, there were still Ming Yu members who could also stop Nolan's actions. Ming Yu here also praised Luo Feng for successfully securing the password from being snatched by the other party. And for Luo Feng's contribution on that one, of course Luo Feng would be rewarded. Along with that, Ming Yu transferred 20 billion cosmic coins to Luo Feng's account, which Luo Feng only needed to distribute to his team who contributed. It was a fantastic amount. Just one cosmic coin was equivalent to 3,300 Ganwu coins. In total, they managed to get 66 trillion Ganwu. When compared to Hu Yanbo's first account of only 10 billion Ganwu, it was a huge difference. 100 billion times higher than the inheritance of the first account. That's not all. Ming Yu would also give a portion of his territory to Luo Feng. But since Luo Feng was still not very strong right now, he would be given 100 life planets as a start, so as not to attract too much attention. Babata, who heard this, was very happy. But in the midst of his excitement, came a warning that there was an airplane following them from behind. Although the following ship was equipped with a highly sophisticated electro-reconnaissance system, it could not deceive Babata. The ship that was following behind included a C-9 class space carrier of the Nolan family as its main aircraft. And there were also many fighter planes surrounding it. Nolan, who still hadn't given up on defeating Luo Feng, realized that Ming Yu could only protect Luo Feng until he entered the Dark Universe. So Nolan followed him here first before making an attack. Because the situation was now too dangerous, Luo Feng said to Ming Yu that he would relinquish the ownership rights of the 100 planets that would be given, making Babata's joy disappear for a moment. Not without reason, Luo Feng wanted to relinquish the 100 planets and exchange them for one condition, and that was... On Nolan's side, now that Three Axes Mountain could no longer protect Luo Feng, from here on, Nolan would speed up the pace of the airship and give chase. And in the middle of the chase, Luo Feng's airship exited the wormhole into the original universe, even though they still hadn't arrived at their destination. According to Nolan, no matter where Luo Feng went, it was completely pointless. Luo Feng wouldn't be able to escape from his hands. After Nolan's fleet had come out of the Dark Universe, they were now in an unknown galaxy. Not seeing the opportunity that came, Nolan prepared a destructive attack formation, a combination laser shot targeted at Luo Feng's ship. The combined laser fire blasted the target, bouncing the attack in multiple directions and destroying several planets in the vicinity with ease. Nolan laughed so hard, thinking that Luo Feng was finally dead. But unexpectedly, it turned out that Luo Feng's plane was still in one piece, and the previous destructive attack was blocked by Ming Yu, who was there to provide assistance. Of course, the requirement Luo Feng asked for by releasing 100 planets was for Ming Yu to finish off Nolan. This was also the reason why Luo Feng left the Dark Universe before achieving his goal. Nolan really didn't expect that Ming Yu was actually there. He felt that he had been tricked and thought that Luo Feng had previously broken off his relationship with Ming Yu. Realizing that Ming Yu didn't just come to ward off the previous attack, Nolan immediately mobilized all of his members to attack. But unfortunately, none of them were able to stop the great power of the warrior who had reached the domain master level. With such ease, Ming Yu began to destroy Nolan's fleet of planes one by one in a single strike. The action was truly unstoppable. Even Nolan's combined destructive attacks could be easily deflected. The response speed of the planes also couldn't keep up with Ming Yu's unpredictably fast movements. And in closing, Ming Yu destroyed Nolan's main plane using both of his swords. Ming Yu was really brutal, guys, to the point of making Nolan scared. And that's the ending of SwallowedStar series episode 121 this time. And here's a little preview for the next episode. In the preview of the next episode, we are shown with the princess's party and also Hargrave's grandfather, who now has the password from the inherited crystal ball in full. But it is still unknown what this inherited crystal ball is for. But it seems to increase the strength of Hargrave's grandfather. As for the next battle, we are shown Nolan Shan fighting with Master Ming Yu. In this battle, of course, Master Ming Yu is superior to Nolan Shan, because Master Ming Yu has been in the realm of the Master Domain, while Nolan Shan is still in the realm of the universe. And even in this preview, Nolan Shan is seen being strangled by Master Ming Yu. Here, Master Ming Yu threatens Nolan Shan not to bother Luo Feng anymore, and if not, then Ming Yu will really kill Nolan Shan. And in the last preview, we were shown something very surprising. Because it turns out that Master Kabu's artificial intelligence has left his world, and it is still unknown how this Lord Wu came out. Whether he will bother Luo Feng again, or help Luo Feng is still unknown. So let's just wait for the next episode. Okay, thank you to all of you who have watched this video until the end. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.